Long time no see, fellow Dimers. Welcome back to the Dimes Only podcast. I hope everyone had a fantastic Christmas day. I know we were not here last week. Me and George were pretty busy, so bear with us, but we are back now. George, how you doing, my man?
I'm doing great. It was a good year. You know, we grinded all year, and I feel great,
Yeah, man, I know. Can't believe this year is almost over, but before we get into that, how was your Christmas? I know we were both busy last week, so...
That's why you couldn't record, you know, the Christmas shopping, the errands last minute, mom telling you pick up the tamales, all that stuff.
Right.
But, it's good. We spent at the house with our neighbors. We had a little function or whatever.
Nice.
We had, games. We played a lot of games, the candy cane one, you put one of the candy canes in your mouth and you try to pick up the other ones.
Right.
They play the twerking one where you put the
the little
the
ping balls.
The tissue box.
Yeah. Okay, that one's cool. Right.
Little relay race.
Yeah.
And all that stuff.
All right, awesome.
What about yours?
Yeah. No, I'm glad you had fun with your family. Yeah, same with me. We usually actually go to my aunt and uncle's house, but my aunt came down with COVID. And she found out on Christmas Eve, so we had it last minute at my house.
Oh, you had it?
Yeah.
Oh, you hadn't even know?
Oh, no, COVID?
Yeah.
Oh, no. We had Christmas at my house.
Yeah. Actually, to stop you there, tell you.
You're like, wait, what the fuck? I just seen it?
That's all. What the fuck? You had it? So going off that, I remember last year, exactly a year ago, I had COVID too because I remember spending Christmas at home.
Yeah. Actually, a year ago was when me and my family went to Florida. And if you guys followed us through season 1, I told the whole story about what happened at Florida. So a year ago today, me and my family were in Florida. But that's funny you bring it up. But no, we had Christmas. My family had Christmas at my house.
Not COVID.
Not that. And it was cool. It was actually the first time we ever hosted Christmas because we usually do it at my aunts and uncles. But it was cool, man. Most of our family showed up, and also too we played some games too. We played the spatula. And we had money. But you seen that one, right?
Yeah, I seen that one.
Yeah, we played that game. I only won $1. It's a lot harder than it looks.
I know. It looks
Have you played it?
Just scoop it. No, but it looks like you just scoop it.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, but once you do, because you got to have the plate at a certain level, because or else if you have it ready, obviously that's cheating. You got to have the plate at a certain level, and then you got to scoop it, and then you'll be surprised how much money actually falls out. But yeah, we played that game, drank, ate, had fun. But yeah, man, I'm glad you enjoyed yours. I certainly enjoyed mine. But yeah, like you brought up in the beginning, man, this year is winding down. 2022 is going to come to a close. 2023 will be approaching us very, very soon. And, let's take a look back at the year, man. What are your thoughts, you personally, of these past 12 months, man?
Nah, I feel like 2022 was good. I feel like could be a lot better.
Yeah.
With all this stuff going with the COVID, the restrictions, gets annoying and stuff. Also, I feel like I could do more, invest more in myself, type thing. We started doing this. We started this 2022 actually.
Almost, yeah. It's almost gonna be a year. We'll have a little celebration, but we'll let you guys know.
Yeah. So we started this. This is something we started and we knew that we're going to have to do eventually, but we kept holding it off. So we started this 2022. Felt good, to do something on the side and, come do something with this probably eventually. Maybe we go deeper and deeper.
Right.
Get better, which is something I want to improve on. So one of maybe goals, resolution, you could say, because, it's always hard to keep those.
Yeah, definitely.
I know a lot of people. I felt the last one. And probably going to be another resolution this year, same thing. But so I want to get better with the software, the software we use, which is Adobe, Photoshop, Premiere Pro. I want to get better in that. I want to be able to not master it, but, get at a high level where I could use it better. make better edits, make better Photoshops. That's something I want to learn. I'm a YouTube. Hopefully I can learn. Hopefully I keep that going. Hopefully that could be a good resolution. And also I want to. This was my resolution last year that I didn't do this year. I started off good for like a month reading. I want to read a little bit more.
Yeah.
Invest myself in books. But
yeah, for sure.
hopefully I can do that and progress.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but like you said, it could be a lot better. Every year could be a lot better. We have a lot to improve amongst ourselves. But overall, 2022 for me was really good. Nothing to complain about. I got my first job in the field, so I'm very blessed for that. And my loved one stayed healthy.
Yeah.
My friend stayed healthy. I stayed healthy. Hopefully, that continues for many more years to come, not just in 2023. But, oh, man. Yeah, just overall the year was good. We traveled a lot, I feel like. But, there's always a lot more to do in that department. That's also one of my resolutions as well, to travel more, with both, friends, my girlfriend, my family. Something cool to do. I've never been to the East Coast, so that'll be something cool.
Yeah.
Or to Europe or something like that.
Actually, now that you bring that up, I do want to travel. That's something I want to throw in there. So you mentioned the field. I know I graduated in the same field as him. I was hunting like real hard, like at the beginning, and then, something about me, I've never been such like a risk taker or so like that. But eventually I need to start looking again. I know I got a little discouraged when I couldn't get in the field. But hopefully this year goes well with that. Hopefully I'm probably gonna be more motivated to hunt more.
Right.
Like I said, I started in the beginning, but when I couldn't, you at one point, you kind of say like, damn,
right.
I'm gonna hold it off.
Yeah, I get you.
I'm gonna hold it off, and hopefully this year I get more encouraged to do it more and hunt more, and hopefully like keep pursuing it until I could eventually land something. You feel me?
Right. Yeah. Yeah. It's tough, man. It's a competitive field, but. At the end of the day, it is all worth it. But yeah, one of my other things is hopefully I get to move up in where I'm at right now. Currently just working on the weekends and Mondays. So hopefully I could, be full time there, so I can finally leave where I'm at and strictly just focus on what I really want to do, what I'm really passionate about. But yeah, other than that, just the health and safety of everyone I love. And just hopefully more blessings for 2023.
Yeah,
but man, this year went by so fast, man. I can't believe it. From I started off the year with COVID, and then the Rams won the Super Bowl, and then
the little hangover from the Rams. A big hangover. Huh?
The big hangover, dude. It's like how I felt after Vegas when we went in August. And then when I woke up that morning, that's pretty much how the Rams have been, bro.
You wake up, and then next you wake up at 10 a.m. or like 12.
Yeah, 12-1. Yeah.
12-1, and next we just get up straight to go to a pool party. Like, no time rested. Just get up, eat a quick little meal, and then go. Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah, but yeah, from that to us finally starting the podcast, and then the grind and stuff like that.
Hopefully, also the gym goes better this year. I mean, I'm not gonna throw that as a resolution because we've been doing it for a while already.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been doing it, but hopefully I get like more invested in that too.
Yeah.
Because I'm invested, but
there's always a lot more you could do. I get you. Yeah. I feel the same way.
Because it's not something I'm gonna throw. Oh yeah, I'm gonna start going to a gym, 2023, because I already do. But just to get in there more, be more invested.
Yeah. You know what? Actually, usually what I've been doing, this is actually the first year where I actually hit the gym consistently. I've noticed that in the past couple of years, I wouldn't go in during December, during the holidays, just because I would get busy or something like that. So I'll kind of hold it off, and I wouldn't go till maybe like mid-January. Because, in January, it's going to get packed, the gym, because of people's resolutions and whatnot.
Which is not bad.
No, it's not,
if
obviously.
You guys are in the gym, like, don't be discouraged.
It's not, but it's just I get so annoyed because I hate when it's packed and whatnot. So,
but I met a lot of people who want to go, but they don't go because I don't know what to do. I go in and I feel like I don't know what to do. But don't be scared. Just YouTube shit. Honestly, I learn from friends and I YouTube a lot of shit.
Yeah.
YouTube teaches you anything if you can go on YouTube, then
YouTube or the internet.
There's not much you can, there shouldn't be an excuse. You could just use YouTube. Like, I love helping people at the gym. Like, right now I'm going with one of my friends who's just started a couple while back, helping her out. And I think it's good. Like, no one's going to look at you funny. No one's going to tell you anything. I know a lot of people who be like, oh, I don't want to go to the gym. I know it's my New Year resolution, but I get scared and all that stuff.
Yeah, they get intimidated, right?
But I think people are just don't care about other people, you get me? Like,
yeah,
people at
shouldn't.
the gym, like, if you're really, like, someone who gyms and knows all that stuff, like, people don't care what you do. And
you're just focused on yourself, really.
And just know that people that are advanced started where you started, so eventually, you could get up there. So
yeah, that's true.
If that's one of your New Year's resolution to go to the gym and stuff, like, just do it. Don't be discouraged.
Yeah, honestly, it just takes consistency. You got to be consistent. I know tons of people can't do it because of their schedule and whatnot, but that's what it takes. It takes some sacrifice.
Yeah, it does.
Maybe
you watch Netflix for like, I don't know,
like
2
an hour,
3 hours.
Yeah.
Like, fucking,
you should do that. You should go to the gym instead of
sacrifice your Netflix for one day, and honestly, you could just go 3 times a week.
Yeah.
In my opinion, if you go 3 times a week, okay, you're fine. The other 4 days, do something else that you want.
Right. Yeah. Maybe go for a walk or something like that.
Yep.
At least try to stay active.
A little advice.
And then honestly too, the gym is only about 20% of the work. The rest is eating.
Yeah, if you could eat healthy,
if you could eat healthy 100% of the time, then you probably wouldn't need the gym. But the gym definitely helps.
Yeah.
Obviously, to stay active.
I do the gym part, but I don't do the healthy.
Honestly, that's the toughest. That's the toughest part. Not going to the gym, being there for an hour 30, working out, lifting these weights, going on the treadmill or whatever you do with cardio and whatnot. The toughest part is trying to eat healthy. That is the toughest part. No, gym is 20%. The rest is 80%.
Just fucking
no doubt.
Healthy, I don't know, bro. That's tough. Honestly.
It is tough, man.
I mean, if you're a good cook, then I'm pretty sure eating healthy is not bad, because I'm pretty sure you can make something healthy but good. You know me? Yeah. I make plain shit, which is just chicken and rice. I get bored of that shit. But if you're a good cook and know how to make it healthy and fun and like good, then by all means I think it'll be good.
Yeah. But just to recap, couple my resolutions are hopefully move up in my writing job, travel more, and loved ones and myself stay healthy.
Yeah, recap, just read more or get invested in read. Not read more, because I don't read for shit. Read, learn more software, and then eventually get in the field.
Oh man,
and travel. Travel's a good one too.
All right, good shit, George. Good shit. All right, man. The NFL season is winding down, man. The really good part is coming up, NFL playoffs, and we got somewhat of a understanding of who's gonna be in.
Yeah, a little bit.
Some things could change, but let's recap who is in currently and who could possibly be in. Let's start with the AFC, man. So at 1, we got the Bills. And remember, 7 teams from each conference could make it. 1 Bills, 2 Chiefs, 3 Bengals, 4 Jaguars currently, 5 Ravens, 6 Chargers, and 7 Dolphins. Right now, the Bills would have the bye. Chiefs would play the Dolphins. Bengals would play the Chargers. And the Jaguars would play the Ravens. Out of those, which one really catches your eye, George? Which one is a must-see
Obviously, the
matchup?
The Chiefs and the Dolphins, just because Tyreek left.
Right.
A Super Bowl contending team for a team who is wouldn't say Super Bowl contending.
They fell.
Yeah, Tua's not. I take
concussion protocol.
He did again.
Yeah, so also, that sucks.
He threw 3 picks.
Yeah. Notice, I don't know if you noticed, but there's a clip out there when he got the concussion, and then after that, he threw the 3 picks.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like Dolphins are in a hot seat right now with the.
Oh yeah, in terms of like the concussion protocol and stuff like that.
Stuff.
Yeah, Yeah,
I feel like
they definitely need to be under investigation after that.
Yeah,
I think so.
And then,
especially if Tua plays.
yeah, and Tua plays, yeah, and also just hot seat, like do they make it?
You're right. Yeah, exactly.
Who's like another contender? Patriots?
Yeah, so Patriots still have a chance if they win out and the Dolphins lose out. I think they could make it because they have the same record in the division. They're both 2-2. Dolphins are one game better in the conference. Jets are still there too, and then the Titans are there, but it's really only their division. So if the Titans could win their division, they'll overpass the Jaguars and they'll get that 4th seed.
Which I thought because Jaguars have Houston coming up.
I really hope the Jaguars make the playoffs, man. Trevor Lawrence,
he's a baller.
Oh my God, yeah.
That's the Clemson Trevor Lawrence.
Clemson, yes. That is the consensus number 1 overall pick that we all hoped would turn out to be, and he is playing like it.
Late in the season, but he's playing like it.
No, yeah. But actually, you know what? Overall, he's having a great sophomore year. Of course, it helps when you have a head coach who actually knows how to be a head coach in Doug Peterson compared to Urban Meyer, who assaults his players and misses the team plane to go to a bar and hook up with a chick 20 years younger than him. So it helps having a coach who actually has, those right screws in his head. But hopefully the Jaguars make it. They have a bright future. And, it's going to be really good. A matchup I'm looking forward to, probably Bengals-Chargers. Bengals-Chargers, if it were to say like that. Chargers clinched the playoffs yesterday with their win over the Colts. So they are in. Only thing is we don't know what seeding they're going to be. They could drop as low as 7. They could go as high as 5. But right now, as they currently stand, they will face the Cincinnati Bengals, and it will be the quarterback duel, which we're going to see for the next 10 years. Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow. Number 1 pick in 2020 and with Joe Burrow, and number 5 pick in Justin Herbert. Wait, number 5 or number 6?
I don't know. You know more than me.
Number 5 or number 6? I'm going to go with 6.
Vlad will probably correct them. But
5 or 6. Either one of those. But that is going to be a matchup we're going to witness for years to come. Bengals would have the home field advantage there. Chargers are getting healthy as well, so look out for them. And if they are healthy going into the playoffs, I think that could be anybody's game, man.
Yeah.
It'll be good. It'll be really good. And then the Bills not really sitting pretty at 1. If they lose one more game, they drop, and the Chiefs would overtake that one spot. So there is a lot to look forward to. We got about 2 more games left in the NFL season, so nothing is set in stone just yet. Looking at the NFC, you want to take this one, man? 1 through 7?
All right, so number 1, you have the Philadelphia Eagles. Number 2, you got Minnesota Vikings, which, they could overtake them, too.
They could. Yeah, they're only 1 game back.
Yeah.
Yep.
But they need to hope Philly loses
again.
San Francisco 49ers at the 3 spot. You got Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the 4 spot.
Ugly division.
Yeah, they're only up there because of the division, but that division just sucks.
Yeah, it's
Dallas Cowboys at number 5. New York Giants. Who would have thought New York Giants would be in the playoff this year? Actually, I kind of did.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did.
I did. I kind of did think
you kind of did.
Number 6 spot, New York Giants, and then number 7, Washington Commanders. It's surprising, but
crazy.
The Heineke, like I said in the beginning, I don't know why they traded for Wentz. Heineke was okay, good enough. He's good enough to get to the playoffs. He did it once.
Yeah, he did. But yeah, man, crazy. If things stay the way they are, all NFC East teams would be in the playoffs. They went from NFC Least to NFC Beast. Crazy, man.
And we were thinking the AFC.
We're thinking the AFC West
was gonna be.
Yeah, I know we've said that many times. It blows our mind.
Broncos
because even we thought that that the AFC West was going to be the best division we were ever going to see in our lives, and it has been complete dog shit.
Disappointment.
Huge disappointment.
Even when
that's an understatement.
Chargers are good too, but.
We thought the whole division was going to be the playoffs.
But I'm just saying, even that gap that Chiefs have with the Chargers is
Yeah, I know.
But Broncos were frauds, and then Raiders were frauds.
Yeah.
Well, I just think when you have a QB like their car, you can't do shit.
Mm.
I
Okay.
mean, you can't.
I'll throw something at you after. Let's see. All right. So right now the Eagles would have the bye. Vikings would play the Commanders in the wild card round. Niners would play the Giants, and then the Bucks would play the Cowboys. Same question as I told you. Which matchup intrigues you the most if things stand the way they are?
I would say probably Giants 49ers.
Giants 49ers?
Because, okay, like Minnesota Viking Commanders, okay, maybe.
Mhm.
But I think Vikings beat the Commanders. But Commanders could be surprising, sometimes.
Yeah, they can. They can.
But I just think because 49ers defense is crazy. New York Giants first year in the playoffs. We want to see how they do.
Mhm.
But also Purdy's been doing a good job. But like I said, come playoff time, like
It's a different beast.
it's a different game. So I would say Giants because they match up the most. Like Buccaneers, Cowboys. Cowboys are gonna win
Right.
that one. Well, in my opinion, I think on paper Cowboys should win that one.
Oh yeah, they
On
should.
paper.
Oh my God, yes. This game, honestly, that game shouldn't even be close. If I'm being honest with you.
So I think
Cowboys should rout the Bucks.
that's gonna be a boring game.
It should be.
It should be.
It should be.
All right.
But we know the
You know
the
the
Cowboys in the playoffs.
I
They
mean, they-
try to make things interesting, and they do. They do. What could go wrong? What could go wrong does go wrong.
Well, they lost
for
to
the
who did they
Cowboys.
lose to?
They lost to the Niners last year.
No. But like just recently.
They lost to the Jaguars. Yeah, the Jaguars. They were up by 17 points. I think 17, right?
Yeah, they had a lead.
27-10, and then they lose that game in overtime. But
Discount.
yeah, I get you.
And then when I want to see either Seahawks or Detroit sneak in there.
I want to see Detroit
I wanna
sneak
see-
in. I want to see Detroit
Let me
sneak
tell
in.
you why. They almost beat the Bills Thanksgiving Day.
Yep.
They've been hurt for like half the season.
Mm-hmm.
DeAndre Swift goes down with the shoulder and ankle injury. You have DJ Chark who's hurt for a while.
Amon-Ra
Missed a couple games with the concussion. So they haven't been complete.
Right.
And then you trade Hawkins in. I just think Detroit's
It's like they traded Hawkins, and you think, damn, they're not gonna do good anymore. They lost a key weapon, and then they won 4 in a row.
Which I am surprised they lost this past week. Who they lose to? No.
They lost to not
sorry
a good
team.
team. Yeah.
It might have been
Sorry about that. Yeah. I'm sorry. This bugs the hell out of me. That's why. Right there. No.
Well,
No, whatever. Yeah, but they lost. When
it could have been Houston.
they lost a winnable game. No. Hold on. But they lost a winnable game.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, that would be huge for Detroit. I think it would be their first time making the playoffs since 2015 when Matthew Stafford was the
But
quarterback.
Jared Goff has been playing pretty solid too.
Yep. Yeah, he has.
But like I said, they lost a winnable game. I
Yeah.
don't know to who, but
Yeah, let's see, man. Honestly, this a matchup I'm looking forward to in the first round, in the wild card round in the NFC, would be Tampa and Dallas. I know we said that game could be boring, but
Tom Brady. Yeah.
but then again, Tom, you cannot,
Yeah, you're
you
right.
could never ever count out the GOAT. Never. I don't care what his record is. In the playoffs, is 0-0. What happened in the previous 17
I
games
take it back.
means nothing. But at the same time, the Cowboys are really, really good. So they should win this game. They should. But Tom Brady is Tom Brady.
You know what?
And that's going to be a really good matchup if it stays like. Well, I think
Yeah.
regardless, it would stay like that. Because, unless the Eagles lose out and the Cowboys win out, I think Dallas will go to the 1 seed.
Yeah.
But I think it just all depends.
Hey, that TV doesn't stand for Tampa Bay. It stands for
Is that
Tom Brady.
Yeah, low key.
Tom Brady right there.
Low key, man. But these playoffs are going to be really good. Oh, man. Yeah, I want the Lions to be in instead of Washington. I do. Bro, think about this. Detroit, right now, if they were to take over Washington, they would play Minnesota. They beat Minnesota 2 weeks ago.
That's a winnable game, yeah.
Dude, not only that, but the thing about sports, especially football, you do not want to see your division rival for the 3rd time. You just don't. They know you know them. It's the playoffs. Anything can happen. 1 game elimination. You do not want to see your division rival in the playoffs. Obviously, unless like you really crave that team. Like last year when the Rams played the Niners.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, like Niners went in saying, okay, we beat this team, fucking all the time, so we don't care. And then the Rams like, okay, if we're gonna beat this team, we have to beat them here. You know, but it's like you never want to see your division rival, but we do. I mean, if we don't care about these teams, but we do. We want to see that, you know.
I want to see how Kirk does in a big game.
Yeah, okay, yeah. You see, that's another thing I was gonna bring up. That's the thing. I think no matter who he plays, because Kirk Cousins, if you're familiar with him, he doesn't do good under the lights.
Yeah.
So that was a great point that you brought up.
Maybe if you throw in Seattle instead of Washington, I think Seattle could also beat the Vikings.
Not only that, we're missing a team here. That team right there in the bottom, George. Green Bay Packers. If the Green Bay Packers win out, I think they're gonna need a little bit of help. They do. They need some help. But if they win out, they have a chance to be that 7 seed, and they'll play Minnesota.
I think Detroit Seahawks and Commanders need to lose.
Yeah.
Okay, like what does that tie do?
No, because the tie.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
that tie kind of messes them up, bro.
So if let's say Detroit wins, they go 8-8, right?
If Detroit wins.
Yeah.
8-8. They would go 8-8.
And then Washington goes 7-8. That tie don't help them for shit.
Yeah, bro, that tie doesn't help them. Doesn't help them.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't.
What if they end up with the same record? Then huh? Or they can, huh?
Well, I think they would have to go through the division and then the conference record.
Well, they want to get it because one person tied. Like the tie would help Washington. Yeah.
No, the tie wouldn't help them.
No, I mean like
because
they can't get the same division, the same record unless Detroit ties one of these next games.
Yeah, right. But that's
highly unlikely.
But bro, yeah. So the Packers have won, I think, 3 or 4 straight, and if they lose one more game, they're eliminated. So they're keeping that alive, and I think they could win out. They're gonna play the Vikings, which is gonna be a tough game, but a great game for them. And then they should play. Let's see. Yeah, the Vikings and the Lions are the next 2 games. 2 division. Anything could happen in division games. Very winnable. And that's going to come down to the wire. December football, January football is where it's at.
You either make or break it.
I think they can. Yeah, they can. Yeah. So right now your team is 7-8.
They need to know what's next too.
Yeah. So honestly, don't even pay attention to Tennessee because they're only division.
Yeah.
And then just the Giants. I mean the Jets and
they would need to win
Jets,
next 2,
Patriots and Dolphins.
If they win next 2,
they got to win the next 2.
And then Miami
but they need help.
Miami needs to lose. New England and then Jets.
Yeah. Who would have thought, man? Well, you guys won, I think, 2 in a row, huh?
They beat
or 3.
Saints, Falcons, Indiana.
1, 2. Oh no, you lost it there. Oh, you guys have won 2 in a row, but you guys have won 4 of your last 5 though.
Beat Indiana, Falcons.
Yeah. Damn, bro, that's crazy.
I mean,
and with no quarterback too. No offense.
I mean, Kenny Pickett's all right.
No, yeah, like I said, no.
Yeah. He'll get there.
Who am I right? Why am I talking?
Got Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield, lucky balling though.
Okay. Obviously, I'm very happy that we won Christmas Day. Very great Christmas gift.
Oh, that shit was about a lot too.
Final score 51 of 14. Anyway, we whooped them, and by them, I mean the Denver Broncos. George. Obviously, we brought this up a couple minutes ago. We thought the AFC West was going to be the best division we've ever seen. I think, initially we had the Chargers winning it. But, of course, it was going to be very close. George, this division wasn't close to shit. Not only that, the Broncos are quite possibly the worst team in the NFL.
Houston.
Are you sure about that? Houston puts up fights. George, they got embarrassed. They fired their head coach, Nathaniel Hackett, 16 games into the season. 15 games into the season, I should say. They didn't even let the season finish for them to fire their head coach. Nathaniel, I said this a couple of times. but I'm going to say it again. Nathaniel Hackett is quite possibly the worst NFL coach that has ever coached in the NFL.
Nah, the dude from the
I know.
Titans you just said.
Who?
The dude from Jacksonville, who you just said.
Oh, okay. Well, they're kind of like 1A and 1B. You could fucking flip a coin for them between Urban Meyer and Nathaniel Hackett. Bro, check this out. So those two are quite possibly the two worst head coaches, right? Think about this. Urban Meyer got fired because, well, obviously he coached a really bad team. But he went to the bar after a game, didn't fly the team plane. He kicked his kicker. He badmouthed many of his of his assistant coaches, and obviously his team didn't do good. Nathaniel Hackett, did you hear any off-field issues with them? No. And yet he still got fired before the season ended, right?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that worse than what Urban Meyer?
Yeah.
Dude, like, at least Urban Meyer was kind of like, he's kind of like a bad human being or whatever. Nathaniel Hackett, like, he's like a good guy, I would assume. He got fired just because he cannot coach football. Like, think about that, bro.
Yeah, they suck. Well,
like, that's bad. That's bad.
I'm not even going to blame injuries.
No, you can't. Bro, you had Russell Wilson, who last year and this year was like night and day, bro. Like, come on, man. The defense is arguably the best defense in the league. And they carry and you could only do enough.
You think Russell Wilson, now we could question if he's washed. You get me? Hey, and remember I would keep these receipts.
Yeah. Okay, all right. So I want you to answer your own question first.
What?
About Russell.
Is he washed? Damn, it's a tough one. I'll give him one more year.
You got it. Okay.
I'll give him one more year.
Okay.
I'll give him... I'll be lenient because he is a Super Bowl champ, and
No, yeah, of course.
We've seen bad quarterback performances. I don't know.
I was in the camp of defending Russell too. And you know what? I still am. I still am, because a head coach plays a ton of factor with the quarterback. It does. It just does. And with the way I feel about Nathaniel Hackett, I feel like he kind of rubbed off. No, not kind of. He rubbed that off into Russell Wilson. That is why you've seen the poor play by Russell Wilson this year. So no, he is not washed. If he had even a proven head coach and he played like this, okay, yeah, you could say he was washed. But Nathaniel Hackett is so bad. That rubbed off into Russell Wilson. Like, bro, like the head coach and the quarterback, they gotta be like this, bro. They have to be. They have to be. Like, no matter what. So that rubbed off into Russell Wilson. I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm in your camp as well. He is not washed. The memes are funny. I will say that. The memes are hysterical. But yes, I'm going to give him 1 more year. Hopefully the Denver Broncos provide him with a proven head coach who has won in the NFL, and he could finally showcase what he truly has.
Wait. Nah, never mind. I was going to say, can't you say the same thing about the Raiders, though?
Oh, no, you can't.
Because you have Devontae.
Yeah.
You have Renfro. I mean, even if he was in IR, Waller was in IR. I mean, you could blame injuries, but at the same time.
No, but I'm strictly talking about the head coach and the quarterback.
No, yeah.
Nathaniel Hackett and Russell Wilson. Raiders are just...
Raiders?
They're the Raiders, bro. They're the Raiders. You can't really say anything about that. But, yeah, man. I mean, yeah, it has to be that coach. It has to be, bro. It has to be. It cannot be Russell Wilson.
But didn't this play... I can tell you this. This Russell Wilson play, though, started from last year, the end of the season.
Nah, not really.
Because I remember watching him play, and he looked horrible. But he
didn't look like this.
He came off his finger.
Yeah, he had an injury.
So you give him the benefit of the doubt.
No, yes. I'm.
But
like, if there was a blame pie, it's 99.9% Nathaniel Hackett.
Yeah.
And then 0.1 on everyone else. Like, bro, he was bad. He was bad. I think he's worse than Urban Meyer.
Okay.
He's that bad.
We'll give Russell Wilson one more year.
Yeah,
That's it. One more year.
No, but okay, but I'm gonna say this. It depends on who Denver hires.
Okay.
It does. The head coach plays a huge. This is not basketball, bro. LeBron James took David Blatt to the NBA Finals. Do you know who David Blatt is?
Actually,
He coached. No, I know you do, but these people don't. He coached Europe the year before. George, you're telling me someone who coached Europe could come the next year and lead a team to the NBA Finals without LeBron James?
Without LeBron?
Without LeBron James.
Depends what team he gets in.
Okay, he has the magic from this year.
No,
Okay, exactly. Come on, dog. This is not basketball. You cannot just acquire a really good player with an okay head coach, someone who doesn't have experience, and lead them to the finals.
I shit on Ty Lue all the time.
Yeah.
And I always say because of LeBron.
Yeah. No, but actually, you know what? Ty Lue is a good coach.
Nah,
he is a good coach.
Nah, he is.
But yeah, okay, but you know, that's my point.
I know what
that's
you mean.
my point.
Yeah.
Like football, it requires a bunch of brains, a bunch of minds coming together, working as one. It is the ultimate team sport.
Yeah, that's why you have the extra coaches for defense.
Yeah, exactly.
Offense,
You have a running back coach. You have a quarterbacks coach. You know, you have so many different types of coaches who all need to be on the same page. Not only that, you have 3 different phases of the ball. You have special teams, offense, and defense.
Mm-hmm.
Who all need to, and all 3 of them play a key important role.
Yeah.
You know, so a head coach is definitely a good head coach is a necessity, is a recipe to winning. So to close it out, Nathaniel Hackett is fucking ass, pretty much, man.
Sorry, you're a Broncos fan.
Yeah, sorry about that. But sticking with the football topic, probably the last time we're gonna talk about fantasy. Georgia, do you want to break the news to these people?
Yeah,
okay.
I got last place. That means I gotta go to Santa Monica.
Wow, dramatic effect. I should have broke it. What the hell was that? But of course you're gonna do that.
So I'm gonna be at Santa Monica playing the harmonica. Someday, I don't know when we're gonna plan it, but eventually we're gonna plan it. If you want to come watch it, play the harmonica. I mean, to break it down.
Yeah, go for it, man.
I don't even think I was the worst team. I just lost the last place game. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can agree. I did not have the worst team.
You didn't.
And also,
George didn't.
And also to top it off, I beat some of the guys who were on top every time, like, friend Eli. And then I made, obviously fantasy just luck sometimes. Like, you don't know who's going to go off.
Yeah, I'll give you that. It's definitely luck.
I lost close games that could have been won if I started a certain player. But like I said, you can't predict who's going to pop off and who's going to, do good. Like I said, I wasn't the worst team, didn't have the worst record. I kept up with, the big dog teams and stuff. I beat a couple of the guys who are in the championship right now. Well, in the playoffs. But like I said, it's just luck, I feel like, at the end of the day. And I had a couple injuries during the midseason. Like, Zeke was out. Why you laughing? Yeah, I did have. I did have injuries.
I know you did.
Amon-Ra was hurt for a couple of games. Zeke was hurt for a couple of games. I don't know. Gino decided to shit the bed.
He did.
All of a sudden.
And he helped you out during the
whole season.
The middle of the season, at least. Oh, yeah, the whole season.
Yeah, the whole season.
Well, since you picked him up, because you had Stafford to begin with, right?
Yeah, I had Stafford and Jameis Winston.
Oh, shit, you did. You did have Jameis. I forgot about that.
The funny part about picking up Gino, it was either him or Brissett. Because Brissett was
Jacoby, huh?
He was balling at the time.
He was.
So I picked up Brissett, but then I'm like, fuck, I don't want Brissett. So I want to go pick up Gino. Next thing you know, he dropped. That same week I picked him up, he drops a 35 bomb against fucking Vlad. And then the next following week, I picked up Trevor Lawrence and started Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence shit the bed with 13 points, and Gino had 29. So Gino's been solid, but like I said, can't control fantasy. It's not like I'm playing for them, or it's not like Madden when I control the players. It's fucking luck,
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't expect to get it, honestly. Like I said, my team was popping off towards the end. They really were, because I was having high-scoring games. So I had beat Buddy, and then I beat I think Eli, and then someone else. But I was having high-scoring games. But I don't know. Next year, I know I'm gonna be better. I feel like this year I wasn't as well researched. I didn't research as well as I should have. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. But on the other note, I'm in my other league. I'm playing for the championship.
You are.
So I have a chance to actually win at least 1 year. One of the fantasy leagues I'm in.
Yeah.
And then my full PPR, my team shit when my receivers were trash. Mike Evans, Gabe Davis, Allen Robinson. If you follow football, you know that's fucking horrible. My wide receiver one was Travis Kelce.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that sucks. But, yes, Georgia will be playing the harmonica someday. We're going to be posting that. It was tough. I had.
He was close to actually playing last, no?
No, I wasn't.
Because if I would have, I think I would have took your.
I wasn't even playing for last.
I would have just took your spot. You would have took what's Steven's spot now.
Yeah,
I would have ended.
Yeah.
Fucking like 7-7. No, what is it? 8-7, 7-7.
7-7. Yeah, I didn't.
And then I had more points than you and Steven.
No, you didn't. You had more points than me.
Oh, then probably just Steven.
Yeah, probably you had more. You had more points than Steven. Yeah, all my fantasy, I wasn't a good ending. Even in my best league, I lost.
Which one was the best one?
My ESPN one. I was first place, and I lost. Zay Jones, Amon-Ra, all let me down. Tua let me down. It was just bad overall.
I had Gino on my other one, too.
And then in the other one, the 9 amateurs, Devontae Adams.
I beat him that
one. George beat me on that one. Devontae Adams.
George Kittle saved me, actually.
Ramondre Stevenson. All let me down. It was a horrible ending to an okay type of season. Bad.
The only downfall about 9 amateurs is I don't have a reliable running back. Just Najee.
You have Jay Jettas, though.
Najee, DeAndre Swift.
Mm-hmm.
And
DeAndre Swift wasn't done shit all year.
No, beginning of the year he did. but
we're talking about right now, fool.
Oh, all right. And I have Monster and Isaiah Pacheco, so I need a fucking RB.
Yeah.
But my wide receivers are stacked with Amon-Ra, Jay Jettas, Mike Williams, and then Olave.
Yeah.
But Olave's hurt. And I have Kittle. Fucking Kittle's been balling with Purdy.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the 2023 fantasy football season.
Yeah,
hopefully it goes a lot better for me.
I'll be more invested for sure. I'll be more invested. I wasn't as invested as I thought I was. But you live and you learn, right?
Yeah, you do. You most certainly do. Could you add in that to your New Year's resolutions, or you're not gonna add that? No.
Yeah, add it. Research a little bit more fantasy. Fuck it. I mean, like I said, it wasn't a bad season for me. It was just unlucky.
No, well, yeah, it was because you got last place.
It was bad, but you know what I mean? Like, it was just unlucky. Like it wasn't nothing I can do, you know? Like, I drafted pretty well.
Yeah, you did, and then you went on a bunch of trading sprees.
Because I just panicked, bro.
You did, man.
I just had to.
Yeah.
Stay under pressure.
Yeah, but yeah, hopefully next year goes a lot better for the for the Dimer Bros, right?
This is only bros.
Oh man. All right, yeah. I just want to close out. Me and George were talking before. Tim Duncan is a center. That's all I got to say. He's a center.
Yeah, I think he's a center.
He's a center.
Yeah, because then
the only reason he is considered a power forward is because he got drafted to a team, the San Antonio Spurs, who had David Robinson, who plays center.
Who was their power forward then when he was with the Spurs after?
After.
Yeah.
Before they drafted Tim Duncan?
No, after they drafted him. Like when David Robinson retired.
Yeah. You see, it wasn't. They didn't.
They had Dejon Blair.
Yeah, but that was like every now and then. Nah, but bro, think about it. In their closing lineups, Tim Duncan would be out there at center with Tony Parker, Manu.
But who's their fucking?
And then they'll have Bruce Bowen. Fuck, what's his name? He's a foreign player. Like when they would win, when the Spurs wanted in 05 and 07, it was this white foreign player. He kind of had long, shoulder. Nah, I'll show you him after. And be like, okay, I remember him.
Fuck.
Yeah, but bro, they would just use it for the starting lineup. After that, he'll play center most of the time too. Trust. Yeah. So
yeah,
Tim Duncan center. Don't not mention him as the best power forward of all time because he's not a power forward. He's a center.
AD is probably gonna be best of all time.
Damn, that opens a different conversation. Who is the best power forward of all time then?
Probably AD. Well, eventually.
I think maybe KG.
KG.
Oh no, Dirk.
Dirk. No, but you can argue that.
No, yeah, you could argue. You could argue it.
KG. They both have rings too. One.
Yeah, one. I fucking feel they got one.
No, I know, but I'm just
Charles
saying.
Barkley ain't got shit.
You can't debate like.
No, yeah.
Like you're not being, Jordan's best. He has 6 rings. Fuck LeBron has. But LeBron's gonna have that scoring title.
Honestly, George, if we're being real, I'm gonna start running out of arguments for Jordan.
He is. I'm telling you, LeBron. He's passing it this season.
That's all I'm gonna say.
He's gonna pass the best scoring this season.
He is.
And then
that's
like everyone's gonna still talk shit and hate on LeBron.
Yeah,
I don't know why. I don't know why people hate him.
I know.
You know what I think it is?
Insane.
No, they don't hate LeBron. This is my thing.
Okay.
They love Kobe and Jordan so much that they're scared that someone could dethrone them.
Right.
So they're just scared of LeBron. They don't hate, and that's why they hate him. It's fear. It's not hate.
It's fear, yeah.
It's fear.
I get you.
It's a fear.
Yeah.
So if you hate LeBron, you don't hate him. You fear him.
You do.
Because he's going to pass.
You do fear him.
Jordan and Kobe, may he rest in peace. But, yeah.
That's true. All right, fellow Dimers. Thank you so much for tuning in into our last episode of 2022. We will be back to see you guys in 2023.
And then hopefully we have a great 2023. Hopefully you guys can stay with us and see if we do our resolution. We'll keep you guys updated. Not every episode, but here and there.
Yeah.
And we'll see how it's going.
All right, Dimers. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully you guys have a great week.
And be safe.
And go into the new year safe.
Yeah, be safe during New Year's. Drink responsibly and just be safe.
Yep.
All right. That's all I want to say. Keep supporting. Peace.